Welcome to another edition of Kicking It with the Brothers. I'm your host, Mike Lofton, and my boys with me today, the homie Deion Hill Ford, young Charles, Sir Charles. Barca boys are in full effect, colorful as ever. And obviously, with the departure of Mr. David De Gea in goal in the throes of his long tenured career for Manchester United, we had to bring our boy back, B. Reed, Mr. Braylon Reed. What's going on, brother?
Shit. It's not much going on. I get to talk shit to these two light skins. Excuse my language. Might have been too harsh.
Listen, you're a couple days no lotion away from looking like us.
Wild. So it's gonna be like that this type of pod. Excited to bring everybody together. Charles, got to start with you, our man. Your GOAT, my GOAT from after the World Cup is what it is. I've changed my rankings. Obviously, he has arrived in Florida. The people have seen him in Publix.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not hold on, Charles. I'll let you go. I'm not surprised ML's quivering already on what he had to say. You know, elite goalpost mover, stands on no ground whatsoever. Wouldn't last in Florida.
But listen, Ron DeSantis, let me chill. Listen,
stand no ground law. That's my goal.
Messi's the GOAT. Won the World Cup. That's what he got over Cristiano right now. So it is what it is. But Charles, our boy, your boy's touchdown in Florida, my man. Exciting times. What feels, man? Now that he's in your country now.
He was already in my country. I'm Spanish. What you talking about? So like it was nothing for me. I mean, I need my man to get some security. But other than that, man, like good to see. He probably hey man, I was at Publix the other day too, bro. Like hey man, get some soup. He give some deli sandwich, man. I think Mateo might like the little Italian BMT, man. We get it popping out here. So it's gonna be a wash. Like I just watched a bunch of MLS players lose the Gold Cup to Panama. So I just to see with him, I think Busquets might be the second leading scorer in MLS if he decides to be. So it's gonna be bad out here.
Deion, I know you got
Inter Miami, aka Barcelona Oaks, where Barcelona players go to retire. Another Florida retirement home.
First off, I'm the only person in here whose country America is yours. I know you be say it up all the time talking about can you see? The rest of us don't know what we're supposed to be looking at. Listen, I've seen his cart. Either him or his kids are gonna get fat. There's not a household that needs 7 different family size Lucky Charms boxes. I mean, what are we talking about? Do they not eat dinner? Like that cart was insane. I've never seen anything like that. And I know that was just one. I know they had 3 other carts too. That was just the breakfast cart. That shit was insane. Yeah, no, MLS stinks. I got Inter Miami. I would have them minus 2 goal favorites against the U.S. men's national team. Minimum. Maybe 3 to 4.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe 3 to 4.
This version?
Hey, can we talk about how there's a box of little bites in there? The little mini muffins. It's a box of them that's in the
family size.
Family size. It's
3 of them.
It's crazy.
They acting like they got it. They acting like the Philip Rivers household. They got a normal size family.
Got a whole starting 11 over there. It's crazy.
They got 3 kids, or is it 2? It's all his wife's fault, by the way. The more the quotes come out, all of this is her fault. Scummy. He should be on Barcelona. I don't like her.
Yeah, we did see the. I mean, that's obviously coming from y'all camp, but I do believe he said that.
Is it
Jorge, your man? He said that he was willing to come to Barcelona because he said y'all can be able to register him. The FFP, y'all was able to get past it. What wasn't said though was who would have had to go though. That was the one thing, and that's what I think Charles has said that he was being a good citizen of Barca because he didn't want his, some of the young boys. I mean, Fadi's wearing the 10 because Leo blessed that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You can tell by his shopping cart that he did not have a choice into where he was going to play soccer next year.
It's crazy. So enter Miami. Let's make sure that everybody knows where they are currently at right now on the table.
What do they got to do to make the playoffs? We got to start calculating this of like what they actually need to do. Because aren't they in 21st or 22nd or something like
I'm gonna
that?
be honest, bro. I'm not doing the whole like by Memorial Day and Labor Day. They need to do both. I can't do that again for the MLS.
By the way, I think
We're
they
gonna have
no
enough of that in
chance.
2 months. Like, let's just let it play out.
Go ahead, Braylon.
They have no chance. They have 13 losses already, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Only 5 wins yet, bro. They have no chance of making the playoffs.
18.
Messi ain't down there to win. You seen his shopping cart? Boy down there to eat.
That boy is down there to enjoy South Beach and the
That boy
food.
said that them European portions too small. I need to go to America. Supersize me.
Oh man, that's wild. It's gonna be exciting. Obviously, when do you think the first game he plays, Charles?
Ain't it next week?
Isn't it what in 2 weeks?
I mean, but you know how these people's schedules go, holidays, adjustments, training,
Conditioning.
conditioning. That's all part of the conditioning. It's got my point. Does Messi play before August 1st?
Yeah.
Impossible.
Oh,
They don't play it.
How's
It's
it impossible?
impossible.
They only have 3 more games. They only have 3 more games this month.
They playing when they play the Mexican team, he gonna play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might not play a lot. You might just come on as a sub.
They finna go into All-Star break, so then they won't have a game that's not tomorrow until August 20th. So
But who the hell is an MLS All-Star?
all of the guys that
Ricky
came from
Pooch.
Europe.
Jesus
And
Pereira.
Ricky Pooch.
Yeah, him. Yeah, him.
Yeah, he'll be
The
there.
best player, their best player in MLS, Ricky Pooch.
Yeah, they play Arsenal actually, the MLS All Stars in a couple of weeks.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. They got the
They got-
WNBA
so-
All-Star Skills Challenge getting ready to start up. I can't imagine the MLS All-Star weekend's too much different. I'm just leaving it at that.
Oh man.
They got 13 games. If he plays in the first game in August, they got 13 games.
39 points. All right, we'll figure it out in a couple weeks.
Oh, dog, I ain't gonna cap. That's got to be hell watching Saga take a penalty shootout competition. Like, what the heck? Nah, bro. Mm-mm.
When is the
That's
MLS
disgusting.
All-Star game? Next week?
I think 21st, yeah, because
Yeah.
Arsenal will be here.
Yeah, it's next week.
They play Arsenal.
They should have done it. Them and the WNBA should have done it like in the same spot. Have more fans there.
Maybe next year.
This
Oh.
whole arena gonna be empty for the WNBA. Whole stadium gonna be empty for Jesus Pereira.
Oh, they gonna make it. Never mind. They just gotta make it to the nice spot.
Yeah, but it's an American sport. They probably got a play-in tournament.
They do. They're 12 points back of 8.
Oh yeah, they fine. That's a week.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what
Easy work.
That's a week. Oh man, we're gonna hold y'all to that. That'll be fun. As we go back across the pond over to Europe, finally, Tottenham CEO, or excuse me, Bayern CEO and Daniel Levy have met. Bayern has submitted another bid for Harry Kane north of close to, I think with the add-ons is now 90 million. Tottenham is still deciding, or excuse me, they have rejected that, but then Bayern said for a day they weren't going to have any more conversations because Levy's too hard to work with. But now they have met. Harry Kane, Charles and Deion, are we any closer? Or you think Levy's just playing games?
He not leaving.
Got me some smoke though. Oh, Charles is thinking.
Yeah.
I see. No, he still think he stays.
No, I'm agreeing. Just because, like, on one hand, you say, he's meeting with these people, but on the other hand, we're talking about these other offers that they're talking about to give him, half a £500,000 a week and give him a statue and give him a post. Hey, I'm gonna start laughing though. Some of these clubs, like when y'all be offering these post-career jobs, like some of y'all clubs ain't fire enough to be offering these jobs. Like, what the fuck you gonna have Harry Kane doing? Like they're doing meet and greets? Like, fuck out of here.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be wild for sure.
Also, like, bro, like, respectfully to Bayern, I mean, we make fun of Tottenham all you want. Like, we deserve all the jokes, all the clowning. it's maybe one or two clubs in the world that are willing to spend as much on Harry Kane as Tottenham is, right? Like most expensive manager in the Prem, like 3 or 4 years running, a league that has Pep, like they are willing to spend in-house. I wish they were willing to spend on the transfer market a little bit more, but to convince Harry Kane, you have to get him. You have to get to that salary number that Tottenham's willing to get to too. So I don't see it. I don't see it. Especially not. He doesn't get to North London until Monday or Tuesday. So it's not gonna happen before that.
Yeah, he's still allowed to do his holidays too, right? Like
Yeah, I think he comes back next week before the
He
tour.
gave Harry, I think, an extended holiday, Charles, because I mean,
No, Harry's back in training.
Is he?
No, he's on training.
I thought I heard an interview from Ange, who, by the way, and Ange we trust. You know, if he signs off on Harry leaving, then good riddance. But I saw an interview.
he was doing
confirmed
drills.
Harry is on the airplane to Australia at this very moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then he must have came back this week then, and I just got confused. I saw an interview from him recently that they wouldn't. There's a little smoke there then. Maybe when did Levy meet with Bayern today?
Thursday, yesterday. So
I don't care then. If they meet next week, I'd say there's smoke. But the fact that Harry Kane's on the flight, he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that's all the Nations League folks had to tap in on Monday, but then I was like, I wonder if they give him extended. But the question though, I had for you, Mr. Reed, what's up with your squad not ponying up the money, or y'all waiting till different wages are off your bill? Like Fred, it looks like is about to be sold to. Is he going to Galatasaray?
It's between them. It's between them, a team in Saudi. I don't even know the name, and then Fulham.
Fulham and
yeah,
and is looking. They're trying to figure out whether they're going to. Speaking of Saudis, and another Fulham player will have to cover that. Young Mitrovic gone to Saudi Arabia today, which is crazy. So,
and he won't be missed. He's fucking middle class striker in the Premier League. He's it's nothing. It's nothing. It's not gonna be missed.
Why aren't
just
y'all
like Conte is not gonna be missed?
Why are y'all ponying up the money, bro?
Pony up the money for what?
For Harry Kane. It's what you need.
No, okay. So
they're not going to sell him. They're not selling him to Man U. No,
that's the problem. That's the problem. So like Daniel Levy is saying, okay, 120 for Man United, but then it's 80 for Bayern, and it's like, okay, why are you taxing that much? You're like, I don't know. I'm not going to sell him to a Premier League club. So it's either he goes to Bayern this year, he stays, or then he's going to be on the open market free because Harry Kane is not going to re-sign the contract there. I don't think Harry signed the contract over there just because Spurs have not done him right properly. At least allowing him to have a chance to leave. We got that man on lockdown like Akon.
Ain't nobody telling him to sign extension. Grown ass man. Grown man.
You take the money. I ain't gonna cap. I would take the money too.
Grown man.
I would take the money.
If you want to leave, you can leave.
Hey, people call Bradley Beal an idiot for taking the money, and then look, he left.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can't be like, the Wizards not giving him a chance to leave. Hey, grown man.
Hey, it's whatever. Hey, he got the money. Spurs gonna be back in the hell hole at there.
120 million though, Braylon. It's worth it, right? I mean,
for a 30-year-old, no, it's not.
Y'all become the second best favorites if you sign Harry Kane.
Yes, we do, but also we have other holes to fix instead of just shelling out 120 to Harry Kane.
We're talking about winning the bro, in Champions League.
We don't have a goalkeeper. How can we win with fucking Henderson in goal? That's not happening. That's just not happening.
Goalkeeper though, I think it's 60 mil for Onana, right?
He just
had his last meal in Milan.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we finna go Onana, but then we still need a backup center back. We still need another midfielder because then we're gonna sell Fred, and who we gonna play? McTominay? Hell no. We're trying to sell McTominay to West Ham so he can replace Declan. It's like, come on, man. Now 120 is too much for a 30-year-old goalkeeper. That is 1 year left on a contract.
30-year-old striker.
Yeah, whatever striker who's year left on his contract, and you can get him for free next year with a chance.
Maybe. Who's to say he won't resign? We've been doing this charade for years.
Hey. He keeps fooling himself. Daniel Levy keeps fooling. Hey, it's whatever. Hey, it's the same situation that's going at PSG right there. Probably gonna lose Mbappe for free next year.
This, I don't know if your braids are too tight, but it is nowhere near the same situation.
Not even close.
I know it's not. I know it's not close. I was just yapping. Let
we
me
have 33 days. We have 33 days left in the transfer window, Charles. It'll be especially with the even though we will have had a Premier League match before the window. They've kind of changed the rules, but we will have a Premier League match before the window closes. Harry Kane. Now the thing is, he's held out before, where he didn't report or whatnot. Is Harry Kane starting in the first match for Tottenham?
Yeah, I'd say so. The fact that he's like, yeah, if he went on the preseason tour, I think, I think he's good. And it's like I could see why, like, Ange is probably like, well, I could see why he needs him. Like, so I mean, it just makes sense, I think, and they're still offering him a contract, so it makes sense. I do just want to note that it's crazy that Fred has a higher market value than Weston McKennie, but times are in.
I want to say I'm a Weston guy. I think Weston can play. He's the one American where, like, I watch him play. I'm like, there's a little something there. He is fat though. He looks like he's been eating with the Messis. But when he plays,
respect Messi. Respect the Messis because Weston is pretty.
I didn't need no disrespect. They the ones. They shopping carts on the internet, not mine. They the one 17,000 cinnamon toast crunch boxes. There's none left for everybody else. When they say the middle class is dying, it's because Messi and them got all the cereal. But no, I like Weston. Weston can.
Nah, he's not a bum, but it's just like I don't know if we want to talk about it. Like,
yeah, let's get to it right
now.
We'll get this a good.
We're gonna discuss the Golden Jet. I've been waiting months for this.
The Golden Jet has been taking a step back.
I've been waiting months.
I'm just saying, we're in the what was that 2 to 3 years ago? Weston, Pulisic, Dest, all these players got their big move, and none of them got like bumped up. And in the last 3 years, they're all having to downgrade on their teams. They all have been unplayable and getting shifted down on their teams. And that's why I said, what makes it, every one of them, Pulisic, all of them, they fuck up this next opportunity. MLS is a realistic chance for all of these people.
Charles, I just want to point out. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, if he doesn't work out at AC Milan, why not just come play for the Galaxy?
But what
you
just
put it out there. We would welcome Pulisic in San Jose. Be a good fit.
No, wow.
The tech money.
Yeah, I don't think he has. How many more years do you think he plays here, Charles? Over under Deion.
Pulisic?
Yeah.
Like plays or is on a team? Because he didn't play last year.
Is on a team.
Probably as long as he wants. There will be some team that, like, because he will sell jerseys. That's the only reason he's going to Milan, right? Because, like, Americans will buy his jersey blindly. So there's going to be teams that will constantly transfer for him and then stash him somewhere like that you can't find him during the games, like the fifth row, like Chelsea did. But so, I mean, as long as he wants. How long should he? If you don't play on Milan this year, he should pack it up, I'd say.
Wow. They're saying it.
So where is he going to play?
If he don't play.
The question is, where is he playing?
He needs to focus on World Cup.
They say he's going to play through the middle. That's the rumor, is he's going to play through the middle. I don't know what that means, but that means
he's going to play a team. So that 10. So that means 10. So it's going to be him, Giroud up top, and then Leao on the left, and then I forgot who on the right. But
they're still trying to figure that out though too.
Well, I think when they say he's going to play through the middle, that's just their way of saying we're going to play him somewhere he stinks. That way, very early, we can bench him.
Wow.
I mean, your boy Serginho went out to AC Milan last year and couldn't get in the squad.
Yeah, and then there's American fans that want Weston to go to Milan now that like Juve don't even want him on bus routes. Let's just call it a beat. Like, They don't even want him knowing where they're traveling to. Like he's not even allowed to look at their schedule.
I mean, Juve got their own problems. They signed Pogba and Pogba don't
But he
play.
got kicked out of the first team though. Like they like, hey, we trying to show you this. Hey, fam,
No,
don't
that's
even
crazy.
pull up.
He finds out if Juve won or not the same way we do. Score Center app. But as Americans, I want Weston to go to Milan. Respectfully, if Weston drops 10 pounds, he takes like whatever spot through the middle Pulisic thinks he can play like so quickly. Like I don't see how you can watch this sport and think there is a world like Pulisic, Gio, Dest, even like Tyler Adams like can fuck with Weston when Weston's in shape. Obviously, he's not in
I
shape
think
right
Gio
now.
is. I think Gio probably is the closest.
From what? No, actually, hold on. This is the point. I've been trying to get this answer for a while. From
Hold on,
what?
no.
Why do you
hey,
think
Deion,
that
this points out that B has not been in the group chat.
I ain't gonna cap. To this point, I have not been paying attention to the group chat at all.
From what? What is it? His last name?
No, it's not even his last name. I ain't gonna cap. Well, so the only thing that keeps him from not being there with Weston is injuries because he don't play because bro is.
Well, he don't play when he's healthy.
But when he gets on the field, he actually
When is
produces.
that?
Dead ass. Had he start, Dortmund wins. Dortmund wins that game and they win the Bundesliga.
There's 17 attackers that came off the bench before he came on, and you wanted him to start.
They didn't score until he got on the pitch. I ain't gonna cap. If you vividly remember that game, I watched the game actually.
I watch a lot of Dortmund games.
I watched that game. Had he start, Dortmund wins.
Yeah, listen, I watch a lot of Dortmund games. I look around, I don't see too much Gio. Left, right, he ain't out there. Up the middle, not out there. Him and I watching from the same spot.
I mean, if he don't start, then it's cooked. I ain't go. If he don't start this year with no Jude, it's probably
he not starting this year. Bro, I'm telling you, it's 7 attackers that came off the bench for Dortmund last year before Gio came on the pitch.
And Momoku was hurt the whole time.
Yeah,
and Royce leaving, but I mean,
it's not like Gio was the first player off the bench for Dortmund. Like he came off the bench when 4 other dudes stunk. So they're like, all right, let's try Gio.
Wow.
Gio's the one that is closest to MLS to me.
See,
no, okay.
Gio the closest to Gio.
That is clearly Dest. That is clearly Dest. Dest is clearly the one closest to MLS.
I think it's both because, bro, I remember Charles said this on a podcast, and every Dortmund game I watch, I think about this. He's like, I'm paraphrasing, my bad, Charles, but you said, show me another Dortmund player that has 0 transfer rumors behind them besides Gio Reyna. The whole point to go to Dortmund is to get transferred. That's the whole fucking point. I've been thinking about that ever since. I'm like, yeah, I think you could go down the list and Google their name, and there's some fucking rumor. You Google Gio name, it's his pops.
Hey, Gold Cup. Obviously, the U.S. did not made it. It's our CD team at best.
Was that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Some of them kids better than them dudes. Y'all be slurping.
Come on, Deion.
Should you be allowed to have a C and D team? I think that's part of the American problem.
You telling me Cade Cowell or whatever is worse than Gio? Ain't a world.
I do not like who they sent. And also another thing, how Burhall to get the job, and it was 3 weeks before the Gold Cup started.
And he still don't have that part's crazy.
And he still didn't coach the team. Bro, it's the national. Do you not coach the U.S. national team? Like, why didn't you show up for work?
Why didn't Gio show up for work? Where was Pulisic?
They picked the squad. So is it not the team or not?
Where was Tyler Adams? It's not like he playing European football this year.
They're the only country doing that, though. Like what I'm saying, Weston could have played.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jamaicans and whatnot, they look product poised to do it. But you're
saying,
Grady didn't show up to work, though, bro. Grady
the only 2 dudes I would have listened to, like if they didn't want to play, I guess like 3. Musa played a lot, stunk. But like if he's like, yo, I'm tired, like I get it. If Tyler Adams was like, yo, I'm tired from like the lead season, I get it. But the rest of them, like
Anthony.
No, Des has a good
Anthony,
answer.
a left back, Fulham.
Yeah. No,
Des is out there.
Anton
he's the
Robinson.
best player.
Yeah,
He should have.
But
I'm just
also,
saying,
what
Des
Tim
is out
Weah
there fighting for his life.
Tim Weah. We got to.
He
He should be able to rest because he's going to Juve. So
Yeah, no, he should be able to rest too, but he gonna do a lot of that this year for
And-
Juve.
and
So I don't
old
know how
man
much
ring.
rest he need now.
And so
Like he gonna get plenty of rest this season. But Pulisic didn't play. Gio don't play. Aronson don't play. Half the roster don't play. The only one that showed up was Matt Turner.
I don't like that they. Yeah, shout out my boy, COYG. I'm mad that Weah decided to go to Juventus, especially now that they're not going to be in Europe. They're not even going to be in the European Conference League because what they did was accept that penalty now, which is just crazy. I don't understand it, but yeah.
But why do you care? Why do you care?
I mean, that's better than Leo.
Because
Though.
there's
Like,
this, you just want more. You want because now that they're out of Europe, they just only have one game a week now. Juventus, like that's crazy.
90% of the roster don't play for months, and you don't bat an eye.
I'm talking about Weah.
All of a sudden, Tim Weah only gonna play once a week, and it's an issue. That's still more than
I don't
Pulisic
even
gonna
know.
play.
Granted, he's had his injuries problems himself. I ain't go cap, so it's not like
He's nice though, bro. He's nice.
He gonna play more than Gio and Pulisic might play combined next year.
Yeah.
And y'all don't have an issue with those two.
That's wild.
Is it?
It is. I think CP gonna play a lot at Milan. I believe that.
Until they actually have to watch him play.
Yeah, he has to
I'm sure he'll start.
Okay.
I'm sure he'll start this season. I agree with that.
I think you underestimating on how bad Serie A is. I think
you're underestimating how bad Pulisic is.
I'm just saying they screamed at the fans. They screamed at the fans screamed at the team after they lost last year. I don't know what's going to happen after Pulisic does what he does out there for 90 minutes.
What is it? Just out of curiosity, what is it that he does for those 90 minutes? Because I don't know. It ain't score.
Nah, he needs to be better. No question about it.
Cardio.
He needs to be.
Pulisic went out there and scored against Iran, and Americans thought he'd be playing against City for Chelsea.
He had 2 goals against Mexico. That's what he does.
When the hell
my question is just this though.
We just won a
why
nation.
is the USA the only team out here playing their B team though? There's no other countries out here playing their B team.
But Charles,
no. I'm just asking. Where's the time that Argentina's playing and they got their B squad out there? Like they're not like this shit is not like it's a thought process. It is an underlying problem. Y'all think this shit is sweet because you're the best team in North America.
We agree.
They're not the best team in North America, though.
Okay.
They're not the best team in North
America.
They are. They won the CONCACAF Nations League for the second straight time.
Listen.
They won hold on.
They won the Nations League.
18 versus 18
actually play
USA
for their club.
Both Mexico and Canada. Like 18 USA beat both.
Right.
But both those like countries, their players actually play for their club. They were tied.
But so did we. But I hear what you're saying. Like you're not in the Gold Cup, but that was the
who was tired from America? Who?
I'll
show you a liar.
Robinson didn't have to. Robinson
can be tired.
Weah got a rest.
Way about the rest.
Balogun played. Balogun was playing too, so you can't say.
Balogun does not count. Balogun don't been American for 3 weeks, bro. So
and he was on the squad.
I don't count him.
Ricardo Pepi was playing and fucking Eredivisie.
Oh, you talking about? I see. You're trying to separate him, like when folks decided it was going to be a golden generation.
I'm just saying, my discontent is not for him.
Also, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Balogun, like he's good for an American. He's phenomenal. He's probably the greatest American besides him and Clinton Dempsey are 2 greatest Americans of all time already. But that don't make him. I can see why Southgate and them told him, "Listen, brother, hey, that New York pizza's kind of fire. You might want to go on a little tour out there and check it out because you're not gonna play over here. Ain't no fish and chips, brother."
Which is actually a British delicacy, but you foul for that.
No, you can listen. You can tell.
Garbage.
Like
how you score 20 goals and don't have no prospects. And the club that you're on loan from don't want you.
Nah,
the club that you're on loan from needs a backup striker. and you scored 20 goals last season, and they still don't want you.
We don't know yet. We don't know
No,
yet.
they don't want him.
There's 33.
They don't. Is he on the plane?
Yeah. Yeah. He was in Germany and then they come to the US. I think Monday.
Did Arsenal know he was in Germany?
Come on, dog. That's why.
Just asking.
He played in the preseason game yesterday.
That's like when Martinelli showed up to Brazil training camp. They said, "Hold on, Spain's over there, brother.
All right, dog.
Mexico's on the other side."
Y'all crazy for that. Saudi the Saudi League has now infiltrated Liverpool. Their captain, Jordan Henderson.
Nobody cares about Jordan, bro. Like nobody cares about
him.
him.
He's
best English midfielder at the World Cup.
See how he does?
And it wasn't close.
Yeah,
it wasn't close.
Braylon, this is what he says, dog.
It wasn't close.
Jordan Henderson. Anyways, Liverpool on his way to go play for Steven Gerrard, the Liverpool legend. Looks like more is to come. They said that I believe there is a Saudi team that is going to try to give Arsenal $40 to $45 million to see if they can get Partey over the line.
He just made that number up.
No, sir. There's quite.
I got Twitter too, dog. I ain't seen that one yet.
Okay, hold on.
I got Twitter too.
Let me search this up right here.
Saying it
I'm right here.
Let
me search this up, man.
I've seen 30. You just made that 45.
There's conversations about 40 to 45.
Oh, listen, I have all types of conversations with Rihanna and her DMs too.
Oh God! Like, hold on, bro. Let me look at this.
I'm just telling you.
I don't see no price, no number.
I've heard
listed up.
They said Arsenal wants 30, ML wants 45.
That man Fabrizio said Fabrizio said Arsenal could get approaches from Saudi clubs from Thomas Partey.
I don't listen to just Fabrizio because Fabrizio worked for Chelsea, bro.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Chelsea insider.
Hold on. Yeah, Chelsea insider. Yeah, the babysitter for Mudryk was what was he?
Listen. Ben Jacobs.
Mudryk babysitter.
The first person, Ben Jacobs said David Ornstein is who I listen to.
Oh, now it's Ornstein.
Oh, now it's Ornstein. So let's go ahead and search this up.
Nah, but I like listening to
David Ornstein.
Anybody else besides Arsenal and Tottenham.
Arsenal fans change who they listen to based on the transfer window. Before, Mudryk grandma was the one telling them what was happening.
Oh, wow. Nah, it's crazy. Yeah, Charles frozen here.
The only thing Arsenal is that they finna sell Rob Holding bum ass for $2.5 million. It's like
we got more sales coming, brother. It's early.
Who you gonna sell for how much? You gonna sell Smith Rowe for 10?
Smith Rowe may not be going nowhere.
Who they gonna sell? Who you gonna sell? Who you gonna sell under 21 All-Star to?
I don't know. Same thing with what they think about with young buddy Curtis Jones, Liverpool. A lot of this.
Hey, that's another dude. That's another bum that is not going anywhere.
Fernandinho getting approached, Fabinho being approached by Saudi Arabia. Man,
but he's a top 5-6 in the world though. So like, yeah.
What world?
He's a good player. He's probably top 6 in the world.
Is that AI world?
We're talking about the world we live in now.
Yeah, wow.
You can't name 6 better CDOs.
Let's do this while we're here. Cass.
Okay.
I'm gonna say FDJ.
I don't even consider him a 6. He's more like an 8, but like, okay.
It's a little bit of both.
Are you talking about all of Europe?
Yes. He's in the world, Charles, not just Europe. The world.
Well, I'm saying Boozy's still better.
Yeah, Boozy clears pretty easily. But his backup cleared too. Rodri.
Well, come on, dog. We know Rodri.
No, we don't.
We do.
Rodrigo.
I forgot Rodri scored that Champions League goal. We're not allowed to say anything negative anymore.
You might as well stay paused down there when we talk about Rodri. Your new number 6, potential future captain of Spain if we want to keep it a buck, but I'm gonna chill.
Who, Gabby? Gabby, the future captain of Spain?
Maybe.
Rodri not gonna be no damn captain.
Maybe y'all keep trying to figure out.
First off, I guarantee 2026 World Cup, I'll be at the first Spanish game. Pedri will be wearing the armband.
Rodri played in the Nations League. That's so disrespectful.
That's so
disrespectful.
It's Spanish.
That was Spain's way of saying we're
You're
trying to
talking
figure
about
out.
Pulisic couldn't play in the Gold Cup, but Rodri played in the Nations
Because
League.
we had
Come on
CONCACAF Nations League. The Gold Cup is just another way to make some extra side money for CONCACAF. Now that we have the Nations League, that's what
Spain sent the
Luka
backup
Modric could have played.
League.
That's all I'm saying.
Still won.
Nah, but anyways, we gotta. Saudi is continuing to grow their stance. Charles, are you impressed with some of the numbers that you've seen out of them? That I mean, they look like they need to get a TV deal, number one. But so far so good with some of the additions.
I mean, I just want to, people can look forward to, me and Deion Saudi corner that's going to be coming out soon. We outside for this, we trying to be we about to be the hottest pod in the Saudi game in America. So we about to be on top of that. I'm picking up some squads. I still don't know how to pronounce teams yet, but I'm following my squad. I'm seeing Ben's, Big Body Benz and my boys in training, following that Twitter account. I ain't read a caption yet. But I'm trying to brush up on my Arabic a little bit. But I mean, they're coming along at the same time, man. I think it's still going to take them some years, just because, I mean, having 3 good players on each team really ain't going to do nothing for you. So
it does a lot for the Prem.
That's fair. So I mean, and MLS does it with no good players on each team. So I mean, it's very possible, but yeah, they just need a little bit of depth. But I feel like give them 3 years where they have, like, each team has maybe 6, like at least has because I don't know what the international rules are. Is there a max number of imports they can have? What happens when a team runs out 11 non-Saudi players?
I don't think they have that over there. I'm gonna be honest, Charles. I don't think they have rules.
Hey man, we can explain this on the first episode.
The only rule they have is, well, y'all know.
Keeping it sandy with Deion.
Y'all seen what happened to the reporter. Unfortunately, that's probably the only rule they got.
Oh, which reporter? That's the question you need to talk about.
Or y'all know what the reporters were doing. That's the only rule they got. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, funny.
That's honestly the only rule. I think, and I know for a fact these dudes can't bring their wives and shit, or no, their girlfriends. You have to be married to bring your chick with you. I think that's the only rule they got, though.
I mean, Cristiano got
Ronaldo not married, and he brought his
Ronaldo. Chick. They had to give Ronaldo an exemption to bring his.
Right. Hey.
So,
even though he got a trouble past, you're
not allowed to like live with a woman and or spend the night, like overnight, with her in Saudi Arabia unless you're married. So they had to give Ronaldo an exemption. I'm sure they gave. I know they gave D'Angelo Benzema the same exception though.
Stop.
He probably has some footage on somebody though. Make that work.
Thing about the Saudis though, they not French. Release the tapes. Release the tapes. You got them. Release them. We'll do something to you after.
Preseason expectations across Europe. Charles, as you said, Liverpool, they think they've most likely gotten better. But before we do that, things are quiet in Manchester, and I'm not talking United. Things are quiet in City. Usually Pep does 1 or 2 things to kind of overhaul, keep things fresh and whatnot. Things a little quiet. Think they've gotten whiff of anything, pause, regarding the FIFA ruling?
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Nah, I think Gvardiol's on the way. I still think that's happening. I mean, they haven't, like, they don't really, like, as much as like that Bernardo talk is, it's just talk. Like, he's been talking about leaving the club for 3 years. Like, if he don't leave, they don't need to replace him. They really have only lost to Kyle Walker. If he does leave, they're going to get Pavard to bring him in. Like, I don't really.
I mean, they got to replace
the
one though.
Yeah, they got Kovacic.
I think Jack
Jack Grealish.
They got Mateo Kovacic.
First off, Pep you're gonna be mad how good Pep makes him next year.
That's crazy.
It's gonna piss all of us off.
I'm saying this now, then I'm gonna be like, bro, Chelsea, nigga, what
how he got 8 goals? Yeah, how he got 8 goals out of the fuck. Like, we all gonna be pissed about that. But I think, I was literally thinking about this yesterday. He's either gonna move Foden and let him play that left side of midfielder or Grealish. And they still got Alvarez come off the bench. I think they're good. My idea when I read the Pavard news is they're fortifying the back so they can put Alvarez in the starting lineup and go and like fortify themselves in the back. They'll get Pavard and Gavardiol and be airtight at the back, and then just all out attacking in the front. I think that's one way they're going to combat that is just more goals and like instead of replacing Gundogan and putting 2 up front.
PSG.
A bunch of different ways. It's Pep, man. I got nothing. You doubt Pep?
No, not at all. I'm just saying things are a little quieter than usual. City usually makes about 3 signings, and I mean it's 33 days. I just want to get how we looking. So nothing wrong with the vibes checking going on with City. Speaking of vibes check, as we know, crazy stuff going on around PSG. That quote, Deion, I think it was put up. He's like, talking about we are going to do everything possible to ensure regarding Mbappe if he does not leave and if he does not sign a contract that they will make sure they look like they said they will make his life a living hell moving forward no matter what.
He gone. I hope he enjoys Liverpool. He gone.
They can't afford him. I don't know why you saying Liverpool like they can afford him. They can't afford him.
That's why. See, here's the problem with everyone we speak to besides Charles and I. All y'all motherfuckers pussy. That's what the real issue is. Like, all y'all pussy. You don't actually believe that they can't afford him. You're just scared that if he goes to Liverpool. That's all that is. All y'all pussy. And y'all not realistic.
Okay. Can you tell me?
It's not going to take that much. It's not going to take nearly as much money as you think it is. If they're ready to, like, that, I think that's the first point.
200 M's in like 10 installments.
But now they'll
get the first installment from Fabinho.
What's his wages looking like though?
That's fine. I mean, listen, they instead of getting Jude, they got McAllister. Instead of getting Declan, they got no one. So it's like they have all this money.
They got oh boy.
They got Soboslai.
Yeah, but like they were rumored to go big game hunting, and they made smaller, better signings instead of the big ones, which leaves you leftover money. I don't know. I know you work in finance, but that's how a budget works.
And they could sell a striker. They could sell a striker if they signed him. That would obviously sell. Somebody.
I mean, they got to sell the Uruguayan guy that doesn't do much.
And give Derwin a chance, bro. He just got there.
Right.
Derwin and Mbappe would be nasty together.
Yeah, they would but also with either Gakpo or obviously Mo. But I mean, Mbappe
or Luis.
The best winger in the world will still be on the team. I'd say that's.
They can get some money for Jota though. They get if Kai.
You said best winger. When did Mo become the best winger? The nigga been mid for 2 years, except for when he plays us, he's mid.
What?
I had 21 goals and 11 assists last year. What are you talking about?
And 6 of them is because of me. I ain't up.
How you got 30 goals contributions? Y'all don't watch soccer.
I'm not even talking about fucking Marcus. I'm not even talking about Rashford being the best. I'm talking.
Who's the best?
The nigga in Madrid.
Nah, he's not better than Salah. He up there though. Vinny's good.
Yeah. Vinny's for sure up there, but he's not there. Yeah.
He's not better than Salah. Yeah, I mean, listen. If Vinny,
I'll take Vinny over Salah.
Where would you rank Vinny if he played for his home country? Ghana.
He probably still okay. Hold on. It's crazy. That's crazy as hell because there was another guy from Africa who was still rated pretty high that also played for Liverpool. Like, come on now.
Well, we don't know that with Vinny because all we do is, he's Brazilian, he's this, he's that. I didn't even know he was on Brazil.
Come on, dog.
Other buddy, definitely. I tell you right now,
Ancelotti gonna bring him alive, though, man. Don Carlo next year on Brazil gonna bring that boy alive.
I hope so. I'm sick of watching Neymar out there with migraines trying to watch them boys run around.
We're back on our Hugo Bonito next year. Yeah.
But I mean, okay, so he's second then, Braylon? Like, what are we talking about?
Okay, I will give him. He's comfortably top 3.
Oh, who would be better than him if he's only
More
top?
likely to, more likely to for me.
Okay, so like you just threw a temper tantrum over a guy you have at 2 behind Vinicius.
Hey, I gotta have my
He plays in
hater
La
on.
Liga. Like
I have to put my hater hat on, and I
90% of
can't respect the
Vinicius'
man.
games
I
are
can't.
against high school teams.
I have to put my
Let's be
hater on
honest.
because the nigga has caused me trauma, just like the light skin on your team. So like, it's trauma in my brain.
See, I refer to my previous statement on what y'all problem is. Pussy.
There we go.
I have trauma. Yes. Okay. Whatever. Trauma. You can say whatever you want to say. It's trauma.
Yeah, but Steph's actually, arguably the greatest player to ever touch a basketball. We're talking about Salah versus Vinicius.
Like
that,
let's get back on
Salah
soccer because you just said
clears
a dude
Vinny.
that is
Salah clears
top 8. Well, that is probably 8 in the top 10.
Oh shit! Nah, we're not doing this. Let's move on.
Yeah, exactly. So let's go back.
You couldn't resist.
I don't entertain Harden fans.
I'm not a Harden fan, by the way, so you can go ahead and talk.
I forgot he left, but he was twerking for MVPs for years while we won championships. Let's move on.
Please, let's do that. No doubt.
Hey, at least Harden's wife is not talking about another man. That's all I know.
You think I give a fuck about his personal life? Win me a championship. She can talk about whatever she wants. I don't give a fuck.
All right, Emma, go to the next topic, Emma.
Y'all wild.
Acting like I care what he do behind closed doors.
Let's get back on. Obviously, let's talk about a little preseason expectations. Braylon, I wanted you on because I do not feel as though Chelsea is even going to finish in the top half of the Prem next year.
I'm not gonna cap. I looked at their squad. Their squad is like it's worse than what it was with Pulisic in it. That's crazy as hell.
No, it's not.
Yeah, yes, it is.
No, it's not.
No. Yes, it is. Hold on.
N'Golo's gone. I just don't see it. I don't see N'Golo Kante does not stink.
Stinks.
I don't see how they can even get top 10.
The last good game N'Golo Kante played was like, I don't know. You was probably getting shot up for your first vaccine shot.
I'm 3 weeks away from being able to say that Chelsea is absolutely not in European competition. But we'll see. Things could change.
It's 2023 and they're still starting Raheem Sterling. Come on, man. Who is this Jackson at striker? Who the fuck is Jackson? Can y'all tell me who that is?
Nico?
Yeah, Nico. Yeah. I don't see it, bro. Here he came.
They have Conor Gallagher in their midfield. Okay. So you got Enzo and you got Nkunku, right? Nkunku is gonna magically become a bum because he's on Chelsea. The Chelsea bum tax is gonna.
What's the last good Nkunku game you watched? Just out of curiosity.
I can't tell you, by the way.
Exactly.
And it was in Germany, so it goes down.
I'm sick of I'll tell you what, as a Bundesliga fan, I'm absolutely sick of listening to y'all talk about the Bundesliga.
Hey, I wasn't praising him, but I was just saying that he's gonna get even worse on Chelsea. They have Matadeki starting, how you pronounce his name. I'm sorry, I apologize if you watch this. Ben Chilwell starts still. Kepa, you have Kepa, Aretha Balaga, midget in goal still.
Pause. Let's be.
How is that
Kepa the keeper?
Kepa the keeper is
good.
He's still in goal. He's not goal.
I just want to point out that it speaks to the goalkeeping level that there are multiple Spanish goalkeepers in the EPL that were thought to be good that can't even play for their country and are playing behind guys who start for like Cardiff.
Listen, they're not very good.
I just want to point that out.
They're not very good. Let's get back.
Who is that good in the EPL though?
As a keeper?
No,
I believe in Chelsea.
Like
I believe in Chelsea.
What do you believe in Chelsea?
I believe in Chelsea. I don't think they're going to be as bad as we think. I also don't want Deion to be able to slide on his Mudryk, take this Mudryk L he got to take. He got to have to simmer on.
Told you that was a win-win for me.
Nah,
it was a win-win. That was a win-win. Shout out my son.
Otep. Listen, what do you believe in Chelsea, Charles? This is a basic question.
I don't think they're going to be as bad as we think. Like I think that like I think last year was like the season from hell. They can't really go. They can only go up from where they were at. I don't think they're like ever gonna fall. Like, brother,
Yeah, they can reach
they're not.
relegation. It's such thing
They're
as
not nearly as
relegation.
bad.
I just
I just like I said, a full season to Enzo. I think they'll scrap. They can be conference league. Like I think they'll get some midweek football.
hold on, bro. You saying they making your
Bro, that
That's
shit is
not
what,
even
the
Europe.
8th spot?
seven?
Yeah. It's
Seven.
seven.
I got 8 teams better than them right now, just off grid.
Hey man, if we once again, if we just said Inter Miami can go from 28th to 7th, I'm pretty sure like I gotta have a little faith. Like like I said, everything, like they were awful last year. They didn't have effort last year. They didn't have heart last year. I at least think they'll play hard this year.
Not come in bottom half of the EPL.
City,
Call it spade. Patrick.
City, Arsenal, Liverpool, United.
Crazy how we
They're
fought.
just as good as the last three. They could be just as good as the last 3 teams.
You're drunk.
They're not that far off.
City, Arsenal, Liverpool.
Let's not forget Arsenal starting Chelsea sellouts.
He didn't even.
You forgot
Y'all
about
started
Kai
Chelsea?
already? You
You're
forgot about
ridiculous.
Kai already,
No,
man? That's
not
crazy.
even close. No, I'm going back. I'm just not acknowledging. That's
You
ridiculous.
not a Chelsea sellout?
City, Arsenal, Liverpool, United, Newcastle, Brighton, Aston Villa.
Brighton, no.
Who the hell is left
Brighton's
on
Not
Brighton?
better.
better than that.
Brighton's better than
Yeah,
Chelsea.
Who the hell is left on Brighton?
How does Brighton
Brighton's
lose
better.
their 2 best players and they're better? They're still
Caicedo
better.
ain't gone yet.
Caicedo gonna be on
bro.
Chelsea next week.
Y'all hope. Then we can have the conversation. Then that'll be their best.
Fabrizio basically confirmed it yesterday.
Listen, I gotta get you see it.
And they can buy whoever all they want. They still are going to play bad football. Like
Are they?
they are still going to play bad soccer. It's going to
They're
be
just not very.
horrible.
They don't
Are
have
they?
the
I mean,
squad.
Are they? They have a new manager. Are they gonna play bad?
Yeah, but they
football?
don't have the squad. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna take them a little bit.
Pochettino, you believe in Pochettino in the year 2023?
Poch ain't bad. Poch can manage.
Pache, once again, with nobody, I just said they get conference league. I think that they have enough talent of what I'm looking at on this roster to make conference league.
I like Tottenham over Chelsea. That's
Tottenham's better than half the teams you mentioned prior, specifically with 1 game a week. Like, there's no world we finish below Man U or Liverpool, to be honest.
no. Okay. That's a wild.
Hey, bro, that's hilarious.
crazy.
That's
It's
hilarious.
1 game a week. It's 1 game a week.
That's crazy, Dean.
That's hilarious.
Chelsea has a lot of players. Chelsea has a lot of players that if they were on City, I would be like, okay, I see. I would believe. I think they would be something. So it's like I don't want to.
But because they don't have
players with talent. Like
it's just they don't.
Do I-
Right. Exactly.
yeah, I'm just saying though. Like I'm just saying, I don't think like a player like Chalobah, for example, has no talent. I think like there are people that have like that are not the most prominent players that I think have some skills and have some talent in them. They're like most of their guys are like under 25. They're a young squad
with a lot of energy. You know what the
10th
issue is? I peeped what the issue is, Charles. That's why they don't believe in Chelsea. It ain't a lot of English players on this team.
It don't matter though, bro. That
Nah, it does.
probably the problem with
For y'all it do. For y'all it do.
Nah. Well, I mean,
You-
they have.
English
I'm looking at
flag,
their
top
squad
4.
right now. They got 3 players over 40. I mean, over 30. Everybody
I
else
got
is under 20.
my third
Six.
best player in England, I think second actually, is on my squad, so I'm good. So
Who?
Ooh.
Mikhail.
Mikhail better than
You mean on the English national team or in the EPL?
Yes, on the English national team. Yes. It's
What does that
Harry
mean, shit?
Mikhail.
Who does that mean anything to? Doesn't mean anything. It doesn't
No,
mean
but he
anything
was
to
talking
anybody.
about like in
They
terms
don't
of-
win nothing, so I have no why. I
Talking
don't
about,
know
bro.
why that
That's not
matters.
true. They don't win.
I'm telling you right now,
What
England,
trophy has England won in the past
England
decade? Can you tell
stinks.
me?
England stinks, but if you
Back to Chelsea.
if you Americans see the English flag, 100 M's greatest player in the world when it comes to the Prem for some reason. But England
Relax.
stink.
Relax.
That is true.
Told you. We've already told you. There's a statistic. You know, I'm just waiting for my boy. You know what? Nah, I'm not even gonna
You
waste
talking
it.
about that stupid interception statistic? Don't nobody
Don't
care.
matter about that. I'm not even talking about Declan. I'm talking about Kyle Saka. I
Oh,
give
ain't nobody care about
my
no
rivals.
stat.
my rival's best player. My rival's best player is the best player still in the national team. I'm willing
National
to.
team stinks.
England is the fifth.
Yeah,
It's not
it's
even
more
the
an
players.
indictment
I mean, so if we want to be real, it's not the players that stink. It's the manager that
No,
stinks.
it's the players.
It's the
It's the
manager. I
players.
mean,
They've been blaming managers for a decade. It's the players.
Hold on. It's
Luke
the
Shaw
manager
does
because
not
the manager
stink. I'm
keeps
sorry. Y'all are
starting.
wild.
The manager it stinks because the manager keeps starting the worst center back in the Prem. That's
You know,
right.
it stinks. Manager keeps starting Jude.
You are wild for that. Can't wait, bro, because I know you locked into La Liga. Bro, oh my God.
Why did France score?
Oh my God.
It was a 1-0 game. Why did France score? Why did France score?
And they would have won had they started.
Had this man been healthy, they would have won the.
Why did France score?
Come on, let's go back. Chelsea. Name
Why did England get out the World Cup?
Name 9 teams better. Name 9 teams that Chelsea is better than.
Arsenal.
Okay. Just can't even say it with a straight
He
face.
can't. He can't say it with a straight
Right.
face.
But what y'all are missing, what y'all are missing is like I don't think Chelsea's better than like anybody per se. But if they're only playing once a week, then yeah, they will have better results.
I like Brentford better than them. I like Brighton Hove and Albion better than them.
I like Fulham better than them.
Name
Fulham's finna
people
lose their
on Brentford
striker.
then, since you want to talk shit.
What'd you say?
Name 3 people on Brentford since you want to talk. Name 3 people on Brentford since you want to talk.
That are actually
I
gonna
didn't
play.
s-
Don't name Tony.
Well, there you go.
What
I
version
can't
is
name Tony. Respectfully, I can't name Tony. Right.
That are
Raya?
actually gonna play.
What's buddy's name? Onyeka?
Raya.
Jordan?
Turn your side out. Turn your side. Get your hand off that mouse. Get your hand. Get your hand off the mouse. I want you to turn your side away from that.
Hey, that man was like, okay, hold on, wait a minute. Let me check.
What's buddy's name? I think it's Lewis Potter. That's somebody on there.
Can you not name the goalkeeper though? That's crazy. Everybody
He's
should
not
be
a-
the goalkeeper.
Yeah, but that's what I'm just saying. Baptiste.
That man just looked to the side of the screen. I saw his
I'm
ass. I'm looking at ML.
I'm already
I'm-
prepared though. That's what I'm doing.
I'm being dead ass serious right now. I'm being not to change the subject. I'm being dead ass serious. Charles and I would win the WNBA All Star Skills Challenge, like easily.
Oh no, I would easily. No, Boston believes that.
You got
This
paid
is
in
boy,
Europe.
this is taking them. This is taking them forever.
You were
Oh
hilarious.
yeah, no, it's probably a struggle. I wasn't going to watch,
And they
now
running
ML
full
finna make me
speed.
have a look in.
And honestly, if we're gonna keep it in Bella the way
Okay.
well, everybody I named wasn't goalkeeper, but actually the goalkeeper that they want. Well, your boy Raya, because he's supposed to go to Tottenham, ain't he?
No.
Y'all
Gonna be
want
on Chelsea.
Then who's going to
We got a new
replace
keeper.
who?
He gonna be Chelsea. I let y'all get away with the Kepa thing. He's gonna be Chelsea's goalkeeper.
Raya?
Mm-hmm.
Our keeper's coming from Italy, isn't he?
We talking a
Yeah,
lot.
we signed an
Y'all
Italian because we think he's Brazilian. That's
Y'all
Tottenham in a
wanted old buddy,
nutshell.
though. Nah, y'all struck. Listen,
Yeah, we
y'all
stink.
get together. Chelsea's not. I'm not. I couldn't. I promise you, Chelsea. Chelsea, the worst team in London. No,
No.
All right, man.
Okay,
I'm not
all right,
entertaining
shake
this.
back
Now-
now. No, they're not.
Jesus
They're not.
Christ.
They're not. They're
Think
not, bro.
about
That's
it.
crazy.
Crystal Palace. No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about just in the Prem. I think
Palace
Let me move
is
on, bro.
first. Come on, bro.
expectations though. Back.
Some of them midfielders Chelsea got
I
better
actually
than
do want to
Declan,
talk to you
too.
about Liverpool, though. I think we should have a conversation about Liverpool. I want you on record. Are they the second best team in the Prem? Are they finishing second? Is Liverpool finishing?
Yes, it's not even going to be close. It's going to be a 2-team race.
Do you think Arsenal's not define race? Because I think we said if it's double.
Okay, this is what I say about
We
it.
said if it's double digits, it's not challenging.
Okay, yep. Okay, let me explain this though. I watched that last game that y'all played against Liverpool. Liverpool should have beat y'all 6-2. Let's be real about the opportunities that they had that they did not finish against y'all. They should have beat the shit out of y'all. You were not that much better than them at the end of the season than they were. They've added 2 players that are better and they're healthier, and Derwin's going to be more incorporated this year. I just don't see a world in which you guys are better than them. I think I don't think you were that, like, I don't think man for man you were better than them last year. They just had but like we all sat here and talked about how Liverpool last year, how many times in the group chat we were like, yo, their midfield is awful. That's all we kept saying. Like their attackers are fire, but their midfield is awful. They went out and got 2 midfielders one of which, who I think McAllister is amazing. I just don't see how they fix their biggest hole, and they have the world's one of the top 3-4 attacks in the world. Going I think Klopp is going to be. I think Klopp is going to be Klopping.
That's part of the problem, though, right? They have 5 or 3 spots.
Yeah, but they're also in 3 in multiple competitions. I think Jota and those guys are going to go crazy in Europa League.
I think Jota's better. Lucas Diaz got to get better. I love Lucas Diaz.
I think Jota's better than a lot of people.
I love Diego Jota, but I mean, that's another conversation we're gonna have about Portugal one day. But
I'm not talking about losers.
Portugal, you're a joke. Ridiculous.
You talk about Nations League with a waste of talent.
Nations League winner and Euros League winner in the last 10 years. We good.
Nations League winner.
Y'all too. Spain, welcome to the club.
I just watched Spain win. I just watched Spain win Nations League with some dudes they didn't even know Spanish until the week before.
You're a joke.
They said, "Hold on, what's your passport say?" Yeah. Okay, go out there.
No, Rodri was out there with a hangover. Rodri and Laporte were out there with a fucking hangover. What the shit, dude.
Deion
they asked Pedri, "Do you want to play Nations?" He said, "Sorry, brother, I'm on vacation."
Deion is Liverpool.
I'll be back next summer.
Deion is Liverpool. Is Liverpool better than United right now?
Yeah, I think Liverpool could win the league. They don't have to worry about other stuff. Like, obviously they're in Europa, but their players ain't playing in Europa. So it's like they're pretty much a 1 game a week team outside the FA Cup weeks where you know, maybe a game and a half, I'd say, on that front. So I think there's a ton they don't have to worry about. And I mean, Arsenal got worse, in my opinion. I said that last week. City got worse. Very clearly, City got worse. They lost it, in my opinion, their best midfielder last year in Gunda. And Liverpool's had the best window. Only team that's close to having as good of a window as them is probably Tottenham, to be honest, in the Big Six. Like, that's the only team that's close. And Tottenham's not really a factor. So if you're in the title race and you had the best window, I thought they ended the season better than anybody too. Maybe City, you could argue, but everyone else gets worse, you get better.
Argue. They won like 10 straight. What the?
Liverpool decided in March that they felt like trying, and all of a sudden they're in fifth. like that's exactly what happened. So I mean, I think if you get better, everyone else gets worse. I think they could win the league.
I won't ask y'all about Liverpool for 30 days. I promise. Because I think
they're gonna sign another player too. They're gonna sign
Mbappe. They're gonna sign Mbappe.
We're talking before 30 days.
They don't. The thing is, they don't need Mbappe, for my opinion, to be what it is. But they are going to get Mbappe. Like, who the fuck else is going to get Mbappe?
I'm not talking to you about Liverpool for 30 days, man.
Okay, so my biggest problem with why I don't think they will shell out $200 billion for Mbappe
24 days.
Because you don't want them to.
No. Is he really finna press? He's not finna press. He's not finna press for Klopp, and Klopp is not gonna like that shit.
There you go.
So you're gonna spend $200 million for a guy that does not fit your system?
Yes.
That's not what Klopp is not doing that shit.
Here they go.
Klopp and FSG.
Do you think Pep would shell out? Do you think Pep would shell out 200 M's for a guy that don't fit his system?
Yes, because Pep would change the system for that guy. Klopp is not changing.
You don't think Klopp could change his system?
No. Klopp is not changing the whole team system for Mbappe.
Smell like pussy in here.
I'm not talking about Liverpool for the next 3 weeks.
Please don't.
Again, smell like pussy in here. You don't like talking about facts. Y'all got worse. They got better. They had a better window than y'all.
Okay. Objectively, they've had a good window.
That's not better.
But
better than Kai Havertz.
But
because we have not doing it. Just not doing it. I'm not letting y'all suck me in, Paul.
It's not bad. Kai Havertz and Declan.
I'm not letting
okay.
Hey,
respect Declan.
Whoa, can I take a moment to say it's been 8 days since we potted last, and Declan Rice has still not been announced as a fucking Arsenal player.
That part's crazy. That part's crazy.
Well,
they just announced
Do you think it's because Declan's not actually English?
Y'all are wild.
So he probably don't spend
God.
his off
Hey.
season in London.
This is crazy.
Denmark's
Hey,
right around the corner though.
Hey, he
crazy.
was in Portugal. He was in Portugal.
Yeah,
he
boy.
was-
It was a
He was in
Bruno.
Portugal, and
Bruno.
it was
He was with Bruno.
three
Medical's
Portuguese players
done.
in
His
him.
medical's done. It's a wrap. But y'all, but
See,
y'all,
here's the thing.
yo, boys,
Here's the thing. I want y'all to get Declan because I mean Partey leave. And Partey is better than Declan. So
Partey begging to
As a
stay in
six,
London.
probably. I ain't gonna care. Yeah,
Partey's
Partey's
You know why Partey's begging to stay in London?
Partey's begging to stay where he could go to prison.
No, he's begging where you see him where they letting us. They letting
Is
us.
he begging
out
to stay?
right now.
Or are the courts telling him he can't leave?
I see
Hey
him.
man, I know free Partey, man. I no longer believe that he is guilty of anything
matter.
accused against him.
Partey
He don't
and
need to
I
be
look the
free.
same. Mason Greenwood look closer to you. These boys about to be exonerated. Verlon Ben,
Listen,
hey, he's good.
Why you bring up? Why you bring that
free,
up? That's
free to
crazy.
EPL 6.
Listen, they all did it.
Yo,
They all did it.
yes, they all OJ. They all
Lock them all up,
They all did.
especially Mason.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
Make
Free
him
to EPL 6, man.
make Mason share a cell with ML homie Bill, young Cosby.
How about Partey? You are ridiculous. Actually, before we end the pod, just because real quick, Charles knows this. By the way, I can't wait for us to keep talking about our Twitter stuff. Shout out to Charles. I appreciate him going into the vault and finding some of our tweets, specifically regarding our soccer fandom. God bless, over more than a decade now, 13 years, we've been talking about soccer. So between each other, you know, when my man was hooping up in Europe and doing his thing. But yeah, Deion, I can't stand you. Very quickly, yeah, we did see, if you guys saw the overlap, I'm not sure if y'all saw the whole episode with our boy, but for me, in terms of favorite Tottenham players, because you could like people when they own your rival squad, in terms of watching them play, I think I loved watching Dele Alli and that 20.
Time out. Stop the recording. I gotta pee before we get into the sensitive shit.
That works. We go do 5
We about
minutes.
to talk about him. Ain't nobody care about what he going through.
It matters though. I thought it was. I just think we should give him some props though. We'll get into
It would
that.
have mattered more if he didn't stink.
Jacob, we got to edit the part.
Before 2016, I ain't gonna cap. Before 2016, it was combos about him being better than Kane. I ain't gonna cap. I would just say.
Bro, he was a killer back then, man.
He was my favorite Tottenham player back then.
Dele Alli was the man.
There was
We'll talk about it.
combos.
I don't mean that we've been wasting content. We'll wait till Charles get back. Is he?
I thought he was Bison Dele's son.
I saw a.
He more closer to Muhammad's son.
I'm turning on a separate league. All right, we got to edit that out. Jacob, I'll review that. Shit, I got time tonight. All I got to do is take care of my kids.
This nigga said, I got time. All I got to do is be a father.
Well, they're going to be in bed at 9, bro.
That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with black men in America, boy. We
My
don't
kids
take
coming at 5. Nobody. You can ask Charles. Nobody spend more quality time with their kids than me for being a single dad.
You want me to tell X that?
Yeah, yeah, that's for sure. I tell him too. He goes, this nigga gets a fucking play to Europe for a month. Hell yeah, I'm gonna tell X that.
I'm gonna let Lurk know.
I gotta start the group chat on there too.
Actually, I gotta stop because Lurk. I can't say that because Lurk actually take care of his kids.
Yeah, sometimes.
I mean, niggas in a competition.
Nah, no, but Deion tried to
the best dad.
Yeah,
It is
crazy.
These niggas
trying to
competing
do
over who can do
pause.
the bare minimum more.
Y'all are wild. All right, 3.
God damn.
3,
Nigga brought some applesauce and think he fucking showed up to daddy. Fucking bring your parent to school day. Thought he did something.
These
Did you
niggas
not
see
see
Messi
me at
Park.
my
Wait till they
daughter's?
go to Publix tomorrow. It's gonna be a whole lot of Lucky Charms.
We don't eat Lucky Charms. Y'all niggas are wild. Fuck y'all.
It's edit. This is why some of us don't want to be fathers, bruh. Y'all want too much credit for doing nothing.
Yeah.
Charles, for you to endorse this little bullshit.
Bro, that's why that shit came back to you. That shit
Y'all
came back to
foul.
you tenfold. That shit came back to you tenfold on Father's Day, and they gave you that fucking macaroni elephant. That's what you get.
Y'all are foul. Y'all are foul. Listen. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, as we discussed, on the overlap interview with Gary Neville and interviewing, in my opinion, definitely one of my favorite Tottenham players, even though, he's from the rivals, but always enjoyed when he was at his best. Dele Alli was amazing. And what I thought was a huge integral piece to Tottenham's resurgence in making the Champions League as often as they did, especially in the early part when he was still with the squad before Jose was there. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. We're done.
Hold on, y'all have no idea. I have no idea what just dropped on the timeline on Twitter. It's hilarious.
Get what y'all like. Y'all just edit this.
What did Dele Alli even say?
We're done, bro. We done. Get to the last.
Are we not gonna talk mental health now?
No, we not. We done.
We
done.
We anti-mental health.
Not doing it. I'm just not doing it. I'm done.
I'm gonna have to talk to Wayne Cole. This nigga X said we both down bad.
This nigga really took a field trip to Publix. This is unbelievable. I can't believe this shit.
It's that I made in the power. Jacob, I will figure out what we got to edit in this shit here, boy. God damn. These.
Oh, man.
Anyways, moving on. Let's get to last. Y'all got any last? No, you know what? We ain't got no last. We get
man.
Please don't forget to click. Don't forget to click subscribe.
We can't give out lasting thoughts.
What? Hell no. You already got your lasting thought in the group chat. Go ahead. Got you.
I didn't give a single opinion on the matter in the group chat. I just
Deion,
relayed
Deion, give us your last.
I ran the 4x100 in high school.
Actually, last thing, here we go. You were the tail. Pause.
No.
There we go.
I passed the baton on, just like I did in the group chat.
Lasting thoughts. We actually get something up for y'all. 3, 2, 1. Deion, we're really excited for you. I think it's either this weekend or it's next week, early next week. Your soccer debut.
You feel me? So I have a rich soccer history. When I was 3, my mom was upset. I had been playing basketball for 2 years. Yeah, your boy started hooping at 1, built different. But so she bought me a full outfit. Listen, we were poor. Like, so like this. I'm telling you, we didn't eat for weeks over this outfit. I had cleats, everything. It was indoor. They told me I couldn't use my hands, so I picked the ball up and started shooting baskets. That's my history with soccer. So got my debut next Sunday. I've decided I'm gonna focus more on what I'm gonna wear than practicing, and we're gonna see what happens.
You got shin guards and everything?
Nah, I ain't too worried about all that. I enjoy it. Like, I'm little. I enjoy getting hit. So I mean, we'll see if it hurt. I'll bring some just in case, but I enjoy getting hit. My thing is, as an athlete, they call me AB, athletic bastard, emphasis on the bastard. And like, as an athlete, I know it's over. Like, when I can tell someone's scared of something. Like, you have to be really, 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 really stupid to be good at a sport. Like, if you have any brains, you're not going to play it, because it's like, you're not going to be willing to run through that wall. You're not going to be willing to dive on the floor. You're not going to be willing to take that hit. Like, you have to be stupid. And no one's dumber than me. So we'll see how the first hit feel. And if it hurt, I'm probably going to quit. I'm going to be honest. But I know, listen, they going to feel me for a little bit. No pause either. They going to feel me, and they going to hear about it too. And if I score, it's over. They've been calling me DNL Messi.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to it. That'll be a great thing to have an update on the pod. Braylon, always good to holler at you about football, my brother. It's getting close to where, Champions League football. You'll be back again, united.
Yes, Champions League football. Yeah, over here, not in Tottenham.
I don't want to play that American-based football.
See,
Hey.
Braley,
That's for y'all.
See, no. See, that's the hater in him because he knows
Ain't no
that.
hater.
No.
Give us your lasting thoughts and give us a little goodbye, your farewells to David De Gea.
I'm not saying bye bye to that bum. No.
It's a
I
wrap.
said that on the last time I was on the pod. Nah, it's not happening.
Man, I was trying to get you.
Nah, son. It's time for
Europa. There's trophies.
It's time for the black
Got you,
goalkeeper to
Europa.
take over and actually be a good goalkeeper. That's what's gonna happen.
I do wanna say
Congratulations,
this.
Onana. Welcome to Manchester United, a team that actually wins trophy, unlike Tottenham.
Y'all better hope we don't win the Joan Gombarta. You better hope we don't win that.
I think we won that last year, by the way.
I don't care. Y'all better hope we don't win that. Because I'll have a counter of how many days it's been since all y'all won a trophy while we got one.
Charles, in 8 days, your boys will be here. Touchdown in the U.S. Maybe even sooner, bro.
In 12 days, we're playing Arsenal.
But 8 days, I'm talking about training, bro.
Yeah.
No, it's sooner, bro. They play NSF in 8 days. Next Sunday.
Yeah, they play Arsenal on the 26th, though.
Yeah. I'm talking about
they play Juve next Saturday. But all I'm gonna say is when Barca beats Arsenal, it would be indicative of the difference in the level of clubs. If Arsenal wins, that's just a preseason game. It didn't matter. So it's where we stand. Pedro's still gonna be having his Turks and Caicos tan. So it really probably gonna count. Frankie got a baby on the way. We got better things to do than deal with. But when Kai Havertz misses 3 chances.
This is the same excuse he gave me when we beat him in the Europa last year. This is
listen, Charles. I seen the picture of Frankie's chick announcing the baby.
Yeah.
Box to box, brother. Box to box.
Thanks for checking in with the pod. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to everything in terms of Multiplicity Media Network. Appreciate everybody checking out the YouTube. We are very, very close to getting to a subscribers number for us to be monetized. So please make sure you're supporting the guys. And also, I'm not sure I can say it, but we're going to have some Saudi Arabia context throughout the year, man, for sure.
Absolutely. Alhamdulillah.
Let me get this jersey.
I'm coming with a full kit. I'm going to have shorts.